If it seems like your ex is never coming back, watch this video for a little bit of hope. Hope from a breakup coach that deals with this shit every day. So if your breakup is fresh and you're somewhere within the first 3 months after the breakup, really in no contact, where you've stopped chasing them, okay? And it seems like they don't care, like they're just never going to come back, etc. First of all, there's a name for this. We call it the relief phase. And that's not just coming from me. That's coming from any breakup coach in the industry. They're going to identify this period of time for you as the relief phase. In other words, your ex is truly happy that they're free. They've had some relief from the emotional obligations of the relationship. And now they're kind of like living it up. And it's going to seem like they don't care for a few months, to be honest. It is not uncommon for you to not hear from your ex, for them to try to run off and maybe talk to some rebound, for them to just seem like they don't care on their social media. That is not uncommon. And I like to kind of refer to it as the dark tunnel. When you're in the dark part of the tunnel, you cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? And if you haven't been to the other side of the tunnel, you have no clue that there's even an exit. You're having to kind of walk through the tunnel in blind faith. That is the coach or other people that have been through this telling you that eventually your ex is going to come back around. Now, on some level, you know that we don't know what's going to happen in the future. I don't give like money back guarantees on everything I do because, your ex has a free will. There's a chance that maybe it doesn't work out. That's reality. But I am telling you, as equal as it is reality that we don't know what's going to happen, is that we do know how to create attraction in other people. And when you have enough time and space apart, you have an opportunity to utilize that knowledge on your ex, and you can have another chance. That is equally as much as reality as the fact that we don't know what's going to happen. So, yes, you're in this dark tunnel. It feels like shit. It feels like you're never going to get out. It feels like you're never going to get your ex back. They're too stubborn. They don't care. It's over. And it might persist. These feelings might persist of 3 months of you and your ex not talking. But after that, you're going to see them start to creep around, if not even before that. This is something that I've observed in people's stories over and over and over again. And I have groups where people meet and people come into my groups, they're just going through a breakup. In the beginning, they're down in the dumps. They get no traction for months, oftentimes. And then, lo and behold, somewhere around the 3-month mark, their ex starts creeping back around, or now all of a sudden their ex hits them up. They're back in contact. And they can't believe that, that was, in store.